Now at 5:30, parents out there know how expensive it is to have and raise a
Yeah,
child.
definitely not cheap. A new bill aims to give families and expectant mothers some help with that through a tax break before the baby is even born. 10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash live for us at the State House with details on this bill called the Stork Act. Doug, what exactly would this do?
Yeah, well, first of all, Colin, STORK stands for Strategic Tax Options for Raising Kids. It would allow families to claim children as dependents on their state income taxes in the year those children are conceived, rather than waiting until the year those children are born. A couple new moms I talked to today said it would have been helpful for them. It's baby lap time at the Columbus Metropolitan Library's Reynoldsburg branch. Babies bouncing, toddlers toddling, moms taking a minute to do the math for us.
We had to start from scratch. We had to buy all the furniture like cribs,
little swaddle blankets,
a changing table, like baby gates.
and it's mandatory that you have a car seat to leave the hospital, and those are very expensive as well.
Danessa Smith's baby girl Nova is just 7 weeks old and sleepy. Teresa Coulter's little Lewis is 11 months and on the move. These moms know well how expensive having and preparing for a baby is.
Those tiny little things that you wouldn't really think about that you use in your everyday life, that you need to get really miniature stuff for a baby.
With him being the first, I really didn't know what I was doing, what I needed.
You don't wait till the day that baby's born to start spending money.
That's why Republican State Representative Gary Click says he introduced the Stork Act to give parents a small tax break. It would allow families to claim children as dependents on their state income tax returns in the year they are conceived rather than the year they are born. He says the $1,200 deduction would translate to a tax savings of about $60. It would apply to all families and expectant moms, but Click says it would be especially important for lower income families.
The working poor really deserve that extra, $50, $60 that they're going to get from this tax deduction to help them as they start their new family or as they grow their family.
Click is pro-life and was against the abortion rights constitutional amendment, but he says the Stork Act is not about undercutting the rights secured by that amendment or defining an embryo or fetus as a person.
I wish it was that easy because I do support personhood, but it doesn't work that way. I don't have the power to do that. I admit I lost. My side lost. But now let's move on to something that can help everyone.
The bill couldn't help these new moms, but Coulter says an earlier tax break would have been nice.
It would have been very helpful just to kind of soften the blow, like some of those bigger purchases.
Right now, miscarriages are not addressed under this bill, but Click says he doesn't believe the state should penalize families experiencing such a traumatic loss after they likely have had expenses preparing for the arrival of that child. He doesn't expect the bill to pass this legislative session, so he says a new bill in the new GA after the new year, the new General Assembly, will address and clarify the miscarriage issue. Live at the State House, Doug Petcash, 10 TV News.